Everyone comes to Thailand and they want an experience with an elephant because it's such a revered animal here. And in this episode, we will get nose to trunk with these gentle giants. As we explore their natural surrounds,
while we sit and relax and enjoy the amazing jungle scenery,
and work in volunteerism, tending to their needs by helping grow their food,
I work in the field,
bathing them,
what the elephant,
feeding them,
they're really sticky rice balls that we're feeding to the elephants, but mine's stuck.
and tucking them into the jungle for the night.
This is what the jungle cowboys ride.
Plus, we'll explore markets
Feels like Venice.
and discover the fun side of Bangkok with kids
Literally being eaten alive.
in
Travel with Kids Thailand! I'm Nathan. And I'm Seamus.
And we're Mom and Dad.
We're traveling around the world discovering amazing countries, new cultures, and really wild experiences together.
Come along with us as we learn all about our planet and about being together as a family.
As we discover the wonders of the world, the wonders of nature, and sometimes wonder, what were we thinking? In Travel with Kids. Known for its rich cultural tradition and respect for wildlife, Thailand once was a mythical stop on the traveler's route through old Siam. Today it's set up for tourists and welcomes them with open arms. With an infrastructure made for visitors, hotels in all price ranges, buses plying the routes between all the hotspots, English-speaking guides and travel agents on every street corner. We catch a cheap flight from Saigon, Vietnam, into the capital city of Bangkok. And it's instantly obvious we are worlds away from anywhere else in Asia. Golden temples dot the skyline, their soaring stupas shining in the blue sky.
Bangkok can get super hot during the day, but there are plenty of indoor activities to keep kids entertained and cool. We head to the Aquarium in modern Siam Square shopping district, where giant tanks hold all sorts of animals, from ancient to cuddly,
I just want to be all like...
from mini fierce
vampire fish. Oh, look at those cheeks.
Holy cow.
to bigger fierce.
Wait for it.
To super friendly.
Whoa, look at the eel. What the heck? Coming to say hi.
Many aquariums have pools where you get to touch little sea creatures, and kids love it.
Look, a sea cucumber. I have a starfish.
But this is the first aquarium we visited that have tanks where the fish get to touch you. It's called a fish spa. You put your feet in the tank with these tiny suckerfish that eat the dead skin away. Ew. And you come out with shiny, clean feet. It's all the rage in Thailand right now.
Digging my feet in this tub of fish.
It's kind of cool. You can watch all the sea life around you while your feet are cleaned by those fish.
Literally being eaten alive.
As soon as we plop our feet in the tank, they are swarmed by fish.
It's like, whoa! What? Like, it tickles. It feels like ants on your feet.
Like millions of little nibbles. Another culture that swarms the streets of Bangkok over the last decades, backpackers. And their presence is instantly visible in areas like the fabled Khao San Road, the meeting place for travelers of all over Asia. The Khao San Road hosts cheap hotels and outdoor cafes. At night, street performers entertain crowds in stalls selling everything from pad thai noodles to Bob Marley t-shirts flow out into the streets with a funky, fun vibe that is great for families. The kids enjoy bargaining with vendors for souvenirs, and Nathan finds cool carved elephant statues. Another thing Thailand is known for.
Used as everything from work animals to royal status symbols, the elephant is a key player in the legends and myths of Thailand. Once ridden into war by royals, elephants have long been seen as work animals. In fact, during the American Civil War, King Rama IV offered to send President Abraham Lincoln elephants to assist in the war effort. White elephants were considered particularly lucky and embellished the flag of Siam, the country now known as Thailand. The more white elephants a king had, the more powerful they were considered. In the early 20th century, there were hundreds of thousands of elephants in Thailand. Today, there are about 2,500 left in the wild, but efforts to save them are underway. To get a first-hand look at elephants, you need not travel far from the tourist destinations. Many of Thailand's beach and jungle tourist areas have nearby elephant camps where tourists can watch and ride elephants. But we're looking for a more authentic experience, so we plan a route to the middle of the Thai jungle near the Burmese border on the River Kwai, sometimes pronounced River Kwai.
Thailand is set up for tourism, and booking a trip is as easy as walking into your hotel lobby or of any of the travel agents that line the streets. Most often, you can leave within hours. There are minibuses and trains and big buses that ply all the major routes, often leaving many times a day. We choose a private bus provided by Trikaya Tours. That will take us to our launching spot on the River Kwai. Our first stop is the Damnion Sarawak floating market. Thailand is known for its colorful markets, but this one has a unique twist. So we hop in our own boat to explore. The boats are packed together. Keep your hands and legs inside the boat. Along narrow canals traversed by bridges. And Seamus notices a similarity with one of our other favorite cities.
It looks like Venice.
The canals are lined with boats with smiling vendors selling foods and fruits and fresh-baked breads.
Coconut pancakes.
That smell delicious. Other boats sell hand-carved masks, musical instruments, and toys.
Look at the crossbows and bow and arrows. Whoa! Pythons! Why do they have pythons?
As we squeeze our way past other boats, the kids soon notice a unique selling tool they use in the market.
Beware of the stick! Clearly strike next. Anytime they see you showing any sort of way saying that I want that, they'll pull your boat in with a big stick.
Yes, to help maneuver boats to their shops or close the deals, vendors carry giant sticks with hooks on the end and scoop you in.
He's coming for our boat, oh no.
But with all these smiles, it's hard to be too scared of the stick. And even with the newfangled stick invention, tradition still abounds, as our boat driver asks us to hold the boat steady while she places an offering at a local temple.
The kids thought the pythons were really cool, and at a nearby snake farm, they get a better look. But hopefully not too close, as this sign warns.
Whoa! Can you make him go?
The kids have fun looking in the cages at all the slithering, creeping animals.
Look how big that alligator is.
But it's getting towards lunchtime, and it's time to keep moving. After about an hour, we stop to eat at a restaurant overlooking the River Kwai and its famous bridge. They serve traditional food.
Thai is a noodles dish. Whatever this thingy is.
And plenty of fruits.
They have this banana tree and you can just pick the bananas.
And lucky for us, our little monkeys like bananas. When you're unsure of the local water source when traveling, it's best to stick to cooked foods or fruits and vegetables that can be peeled, like bananas. After lunch, the kids feed the river fish.
There's piranhas in the river. Look at these piranhas. Watch this.
And then we head up the banks of the river to explore this historical landmark, the bridge. The bridge over the River Kwai.
They always say Kwai, but it's really pronounced Kwai.
The bridge received much of its fame from a film in the 1950s of the same name. The bridge was built by Japanese troops using forced labor and POWs during World War II to keep their supply lines through Burma and Thailand intact.
American, Australia, Holland is the main prisoner in the Second World War. Built 21 months, used only 17 months. And it's a total railway in Thailand and Burma is a 415 kilometers.
Trains still run along this line, but only for a short distance.
But now we use just only from Thailand until to waterfall. It's called Sayok Noi Waterfall.
And lucky for us, one is due at any minute. If it's running on time, that is. And waiting, and waiting.
That is the big Buddha.
And when it finally arrives, no one seems to move very fast,
Get off the track!
including the train. They have platforms along the bridge where tourists can stand to let the train pass by.
Bye, Chloe.
How's that for a train, guys? The windows are
Just off the bridge, the kids meet another famous attraction. Wait a minute, where are we?
One day they can do this one time. Wow, this is a kraken.
Their new friend entertains them with a pirate trick. And then it's time for us to disappear, a bit farther upriver, that is. Our driver drops us in a dock where we board a canoe for the trip to our hotel. The boat takes us through narrow valleys where tall green cliffs soar above, covered with lush jungle. Each bend offers a new view of the river, and then
The kids are amazed at this hotel and think it's really cool. We do too. We watch as the water glides by the sides.
We're floating on bamboo.
Established in 1976, the River Kwai jungle rafts are a series of wooden huts that float on the Kwai River. The combination of adventure and service is spectacular, and the hotel takes special care of their surroundings, not cutting any trees down for building, as well as the Burmese Mon people who live here. They take efforts to preserve the Mon culture, while building modern amenities like water purification plants and a school. The staff here is very attentive, offering us lunch and cold drinks. And soon we meet some of the other locals.
We're having lunch and there's just an elephant right there. Oh, okay.
An elephant appears by the bridge that runs from the hotel into the nearby jungle. But it's hard to tell who's checking out who.
Okay, kind of cool.
the manager of the hotel tells us these are elephants that they rescued, and they do some light work for them, mainly giving tourists rides. And they are well taken care of and loved by the locals. So we head across the bridge.
We're following that elephant.
through the jungle with its soaring green trees, and the kids appreciate the old growth of the forest.
Really, tree has almost been here for like 1,000 years.
And at the top of the path, we find the local elephants and hitch a ride. So we're taking an elephant ride through the jungle near the River Kwai.
And then we're going
call it
to
a
a
Chinese
Buddhist
eat,
temple.
The kids enjoy sitting elephant back
It's really cool if you have your shoes off because you can feel the elephant's skin.
and learning about elephants.
They're so big and furry. They got big bellies. They eat over 500 pounds a day. They're eating right now.
And the kids are ready to fill their own bellies.
Dad, you eat the peel?
How is it?
Sour.
Lumbering atop an elephant through the jungle is a real adventure experience. And then peeking through the dense forest, we see it.
There's a big Buddhist temple. And there's big statues of lions, and we're so high off the ground.
After we get back, it's snack time for the elephants.
Yummy.
And some face-to-face time.
After snack, it's time for a bath. So we all head back to the river, and I guess it's elephant see, kid do. The current runs a bit quick here, so life jackets are a must, but the kids don't seem to mind as they hop in and float down to the end of the dock.
Pick me up on the other end. See you in Bangkok. It was really fun, and the current was really strong.
Guests are encouraged to do this activity in the river. And it adds to the fun ambiance and adventure of this hotel.
After floating markets and elephants, it's hard to believe we have another surprise up our sleeves, but the kids soon discover what it is.
I saw the
Traveling with grandparents. This gives generations a chance to mix in a way they don't have an opportunity to do at home. One-on-one time away from school schedules and activities, work and tech gadgets. Just some real quality time to get to spend with one another.
Are you surprised?
And this whole time, we kept their grandparents' arrival a secret.
Our grandparents are here and kids from our hotel in Bangkok.
We spend the afternoon relaxing in hammocks at the hotel, floating down the stream and watching the elephants frolic in the banks nearby.
Today we are heading downstream in a more traditional way, a bamboo raft. But first it's time to say good morning to our friends.
Grabs it with his trunk and just he literally throws it into his mouth.
The trunk is really rough and rubbery and leathery, but it's also really warm.
And his trunk is really, really strong.
After watching the elephants fill up on some of their 500 pounds a day needed to survive, and giving them a morning rub down, we head to the river. So we're taking a bamboo raft along the River Kwai. It's nice because there's no motors. We're just being paddled along with a fairly swift current. The kids are allowed to jump off the boat.
When can we jump off?
You ready?
We spot wildlife along the banks, although I can't say how wild it really is, and eventually stop at the property's sister hotel for drinks and a look around.
As soon as we set foot on the grounds of the sister hotel, the kids spot something they think is super cool.
Some on the ground. A caterpillar nest. All inside is just caterpillars going like this. Wow. That is so gross. Dad, one's crawling on me.
This hotel has a very different feel than the jungle rafts. It's a bit more modern and luxurious, but the rafts have an authentic rustic charm and adventure feel to them. Either one lands you in this amazing lush jungle experience, with lots of incredible things to see and do, and Burmese Mon villages just nearby. In fact, when we get back to our hotel, they let us know that the local Mon people have put a dance show together. So after dinner,
So that one is the green curry with a fish ball in it and some eggplant. So you put some coconut milk, not spicy. That one is mixed vegetable with chicken, and that one is the pork with the chili, and that one a bit of spicy. Yep. Yes. Do you like that? And this one is fried fish.
we head to the last raft for some singing and dancing.
The kids have truly enjoyed getting to know the elephants around Kwai Jungle Rafts Hotel, but they want to learn more about these magnificent creatures. So today we are going to head farther into the jungle to Elephant World, an organization that rescues old and injured elephants, to try a bit of volunteerism. This place, Elephant's World, has taken in elephants that were either overworked or working on the streets begging for food because their owners had turned them out or had been injured. At the center, we're greeted by Agnes.
Okay, and your name?
Seamus.
Seamus? Okay, Agnes. Welcome on Elephant's World.
Hello, Carrie.
Carrie. Elephant's World is a sanctuary for old elephants, ill elephants, handicapped elephants, street elephants, and we all help the elephants. In the past they are working in the forest, but it's not anymore allowed to work there to get the wood. Then they have no work, the mahout, the elephant cowboy, so they go first to the city to begging with this elephant. They sleep under the bridge and they have not enough food, they cannot take a bath, it's very bad.
She says the elephant camps that have opened do offer an alternative, but the elephants are often overworked. To counter this idea that the elephants are working all the time, Elephant World came up with their own philosophy.
The first rule is that we people are working for the elephants and the elephants are not working for us.
So after a quick introduction to some of the revered guests,
This is Kamoon. Kamoon is 62 years old and is always eating. This is Mali and this is Somboon. And these two are very close friends, are always talking to each other.
Whoa.
we're put to work.
I'm cutting this plant that the elephants like with this sharp object.
So we're at Elephant's World, and this is kind of like a volunteer vacation place. They set us up for the night. You go out, you get to look at the elephants, play with the elephants, and you also get to help take care of the elephants. So right now we're planting banana trees.
I digged a hole and put a banana tree in it. And I'm gonna make a banana tree. And in a year it's gonna be like roses. Another one.
And when we're done, it's lunchtime for us.
Noodles and rice, that's all I'm gonna be eating. We're feeding some elephants.
Elephants eat 500 pounds a day. That's a lot of fruits and vegetables.
He's eating the pumpkin whole. Oh, he just hit me in the stomach.
Then it's bath time for the elephants. But their bath is a bit dirtier than ours.
Yes, so
Oh, that's mud.
what are you thinking why they are doing that?
Pull them off.
Also, and
drink.
it's protect for the sunshine and for the flies.
They suck it up and spray it out.
Yes.
Ew. They can taste the mud. That doesn't seem very
But
fun.
mud is also important for an elephant. There are minerals inside.
Volunteerism is a great experience to share with kids because they can see firsthand what their help is doing, and they take responsibility for the world around them. They realize that even with their small hands, they can make a difference. And right away, Agnes has a task for them.
So we make today sticky rice together. And first we make the fruit made in little pieces and we put it inside. Elephant is the biggest animal on the land, eh? And in the sea, you know what is the biggest animal in the sea?
Blue whale.
Yes.
She explains that because the elephants are so big, they eat so much, so they're constantly preparing food for them here. And because these elephants are older, they have special diets.
We make sticky rice for the old elephants. They have no tooth.
They eat bananas, yellow bananas too, because it's soft enough for them. And they can eat bamboo leaves.
Get some bananas.
Then it's time to get to work. Luckily for us, a school group is here as well to help with the workload and add to the fun factor.
Will you eat this ball for 100 baht? No.
Joe,
Come on.
100 baht's like $2.
Come on.
You're getting as close as you can get to elephants, and we're surrounded by high school girls. How can this get any better?
We begin by cutting fruits and vegetables
Inside is pumpkin and fruit.
and stirring rice.
It's sticky. It's sticky.
That's the word, sticky.
When will we be done?
About 2 hours.
I just got done doing sticky rice, and it's really hard because it sticks to the pans, and you have to scrape it down and keep it at the bottom, but it tries to move up. It's because the only thing that the elephants can eat is that sticky rice, the old elephants. That was really hard, but it was really cool.
While we wait for the rice to cool down enough to roll into balls, we give the elephants a snack. Nice soft bananas.
This one's the oldest one, and I have to hand feed it into its mouth, and it can't grab it with its trunk. Its tongue's so weird and big, and I can see its mouth.
Hand feeding an elephant is surreal. The giant creature stands quietly next to you. This is Songkran the elephant. He's very old and has no teeth, so he's more limited to what he can eat. He gets these big rice balls and only yellow softened bananas.
You peeled it?
Yeah, I gotta peel it for the guy. It's gotta be yummier that way.
Is it?
Do you want to eat banana peels, Shims?
And now that the rice is cooled, it's time for the main course.
So we're feeding the warm, sticky rice balls to the elephant. He doesn't have teeth, so he really can't chew stuff up, so we've made nice, soft, sticky balls for him. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, good! Songkran is 72 years old, and she's always happy to get this sticky rice.
Mine's stuck. Mind pulling this off for me? Yeah, thanks.
After lunch, it's bath time. Only this time, we're going in together. Somebody's got to scrub off all that mud from yesterday.
Don't get anywhere.
And the kids are thrilled to be in the water with the elephants.
Shaking its butt and going, it was talking to the other elephants. It was really cool. You got to stand up on the back of the elephant. That was one of the best experiences I ever had. I got my wish. I got to hug one.
But like all good things, this must come to an end. And it's the elephant's bedtime. But that's another experience in itself. The kids get to hop on board and ride the elephants into the jungle to find a resting place for the night. As they disappear on the elephant back into the jungle, I think about all the amazing experiences we've had here in Thailand. Discovering culture in the floating markets, adventure along the River Kwai, and nature from the tiniest, cleaner fish to the giant creatures that are so revered all over Thailand. And I'm so grateful that we've discovered it all together as a family.